Hi there, Pisces. Welcome. This is your reading, your June reading. This is 2023. I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling guided, feeling compelled to mention that this reading may resonate in 2024. Feel free to save this video to a playlist. Hit the like, it'll save it automatically for you to your like playlist on YouTube. And yeah, the video will, I'm hearing also pop back up. So Spirit, it's interesting how YouTube works. People have mentioned that the more that they interact with the content, they do experience changes without the energies. I'm hearing the memories, resurge, and how they're able to sort of reconnect with that download later. That might be literal. It's interesting because YouTube, you upload, you download videos. Anyways, I'll leave it to you to interpret however you do that message. But yeah, save this video and come back to it over time. You may find that it really does resonate for you, in a different way. So Pisces, I was meditating your energy. First of all, thank you guys for your support over the years. Spirit would like to first hit on possibly some sign placements, may give an idea of who it is possibly as well. If we're talking about someone in particular here, yep, Cancer, Leo. Also aspects of your own personal birth chart, right? Even if, let's say, we're dealing with a Leo, I'm hearing Casanova, Spirit's like, go on, part of their chart, right, wink, we'll give another, we'll wink over there, and we'll have to skirt over there, and we'll give another wink from over yonder, because this is not just a part of your chart. I'm hearing like that, but it is always. I'm gonna elbow Spirit back on that one. No, come on, what? No, it's like that. Come on, Spirit. Everything is right, a reflection of you, but Spirit's like giving a wink. No, they are. Some of you Pisces, you'll be most likely there's something going on here with your love life. For some of you, I do see that changing big time. You have Aries, Gemini, Uranus, Cancer, Leo. Some of you are heavy in the Aquarius. I see that. You have a lot of Aquarius. You maybe have, right there, Aquarius landing on Uranus. Oh my. Ooh, some of you here, especially I'm hearing something about the number 30, You could be 30 years old, or you just turned 30 years old for some of you is what I'm hearing. There's something here. There's someone here that you're definitely going to be meeting. Some of you, this is a big deal. I'm hearing fireworks, something about fireworks. So Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. This may, again, resonate over time. So Spirit is reiterating, come back to this reading in July. Yet again, save this video. And you'll be just like amazed how the energies do resonate, how they sort of can bring, resonation in different ways as well. So it's not just like, oh, it's resonating now. It's like a different way, right? So maybe this week it's more metaphorical, even right now, the first time you watch a video, it's more energetically felt, You're just sort of flowing with the message and you can sort of place the energy. But if you were to watch it, let's say tomorrow even, you may find that there is a sort of a more, there's a social context, that's in resonation with this particular theme. It's always cycles within cycles. So what you experience is never random. It's never like, oh yeah, here it is, right? Hence why when you're watching, most likely, if this is your channel, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of syncs when you're watching. And we're probably going to also be feeling the energy before we do also, let's say, confront this message and connect with it in this reading. So you probably already know what this is about. For some of you, you've been feeling something coming. In other words, Gemini, Capricorn. Some of you here, there's someone here who really wants to talk to you. I feel like you and this person, you've been sort of like, you had your eye on one another. Some of you here, this person could be a water sign. They could also be a Capricorn, specifically a Cancer. We're seeing heavy Cancer. We're seeing heavy Capricorn, Leo, Gemini. Some of you even Virgo, Pisces as well. And some of you, you were dating a Leo in the past. This person was like, I see in the shadow Leo energy. They could have had a lot of Taurus and Aquarius as well. I see that you have a lot of Aquarius for some of you. You could also be a Pisces and Aries, Gemini. So anyways, but yeah, the signs with signs, I'm seeing something about, you're meeting someone here. Definitely Pisces. We have Aries, Cancer in the theme, Cancer, Aquarius. This is about your physical body. This came through for Virgo over their Mars in Leo. But yeah, I see this, maybe something coming around 4th of July. Very exciting. Let's get a little bit further. Spirit really wants to work with these cards. So, I'm hearing, so let it be, let it be. That, anyways, I don't know. I don't know my songs that well. All right, so yeah, but if you do know, feel free to comment. I think it's Let It Be the Beatles. I said the Beagles. The Beatles, okay. Taurus, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, this is also your career for some of you. I see that Pisces, those of you especially Midhaven and rising Pisces. Fame is on the horizon for you. I'm hearing it like this. Gemini, Virgo. This is something that you do have an idea of. Again, Spirit has mentioned. that a few times now, that you would have already gotten a download about this. I'm hearing a sync, multiple syncs, and Spirit is saying if this is truly your message, you will have multiple syncs throughout this message viewing. We have Cancer, Scorpio coming in, Pisces. Some of you here, okay, Pisces, yeah, you are, well, did we just say you could be a Pisces? Okay, well, you don't have to be a Pisces in watching, right? The Pisces reading. Some people are cross-watching, but either way, we all have Pisces in our chart, right? So, but Pisces, some of you here, you could be a sun sign Pisces with a real strong, even a lunar placement near Pisces, or something to do with Pisces when it comes to your lunar. It could be a Neptune moon. I'm here for some of you conjunction. Okay, anyhow, let's get back to it. Gemini, Aquarius in reverse, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius reverse. Yeah, so it's something going on with the Pisces and Aquarius. Definitely. We're seeing a heavy Cancer energy coming through as well. A heavy Cancer. I'm hearing or like a lunar focus. It may be that around a particular lunar cycle during the month of June, there is something that is going to manifest for you. If you want a private reading in terms of how this month will look for you personally, then head over to alchemy.com, or I'll put the link in the bio box below. Libra. Yeah, so some of you here, this is all about relationships, definitely. Your Venus will be hit on this month. So look at where you Libra in reverse. So that's interesting. There's something that's going to balance out, okay, when it comes to your expectations in love. Okay, so Sagittarius, Pisces leading out with Leo in the theme. There's something that's going to be brought back to you. It's a good karmic return, I feel. I'm hearing it's related to the archetype of Venus. So yet again, wherever you have Venus in your chart, sixth house energies, I'm hearing specifically as well. That might be in terms of work. How it is that you give and take your assets when it comes to your lifestyle, your daily habits. Okay, something is going to end up really being, but I see you getting someone's phone number. I'm hearing Libra. It could be a Libra. Okay, so, Pisces. Okay, let's get further. Let's get further here. Ooh. King of Wands. So let's get the Celtic cross. It's funny because we got the King of Wands twice. So I feel like Pisces, many of you here, there is something that Spirit is talking on behalf of. Okay, they're talking about something. I get a lot of Cancer energy coming in. We got something that was not working out in the past. I see someone, there's something coming around the mountain. Let's give an example. Let's say you had some sort of really really uncomfortable experience, Pisces. I feel like you were just like, ew, like, what is my love life right now? That's for some, it's like, and I'm a channeler, starseed, oracle, medium, and picking up on the energy. It may seem abstract, but yeah, this is the frequency that we're picking up on. Let's just clear it. So this is the intention space as well of yours that we're picking up on, right? Ultimately, because you're a manifester. We're not here just passively watching tarot. This is not just tarot. We are here in a download space. This is you, the higher self. And so your guides are, reminding you that, you have something coming on the horizon by way of what it is that as well has been really uncomfortable, because it's always transmutation, right? We are manifesting from a certain space of constancy. What is that? It's your energy field. So what are you tuning into? What are you tuning out of? What are you releasing? What are you turning back, the dial with, and getting a little I'm hearing louder with? This is something that you're fine tuning, and when it comes to, let's clear, when it is a matter of your comfort zone, okay, and your creative energies, this is about you saying, finally, like, I want to experience this. I don't want to be in that relationship with that weirdo. Oh, you're not. Some of you were in a relationship with someone, you're just like realizing, who was I? Who were they? Who were me? Like, what was that called back there? It wasn't love, that's for sure. Okay, the Ace of Cups there with the Nine of Pentacles. You felt single as hell, Pisces, for some of you. And you were in a relationship, though, I see. And someone here possibly, there's something, the way you know what this is, the way you know who this is or what this is, that it really kind of just came to a crawl, and you just felt that, okay, it's not something that has really life to it anymore. I'll say it like that, okay? This is something let's just clear it then back. This is not something that, in a minute, we're going to pull a card for each of the days. I want to see further. I want to sort of accordion the energy out and see what Spirit wants to say. Yeah, someone finds you very attractive. I'm hearing literally, like, this person maybe, they were thinking to themselves when they saw you last, like, wow, like, they're looking really, I'm here and fine, okay, take it as you will. This is maybe also how you're feeling about yourself. Three of Wands, Knight of Swords. Some of you may have a Mars in Pisces, and you're just like, I see you really getting good at something as well, and you're getting more comfortable in that space of whatever you're doing there. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, wow, Magician, yeah. Someone's going to get your phone number, Pisces. I'm seeing that you're going to, let's go. Someone's going to get your phone number. You guys are going to exchange information. I see this is, for some of you, something related to a pool, something about a pool, okay, and something about money, like money coins. You may be even like, something about your currency. You may be either talking about your currency or you're exchanging currency. Okay, maybe you're in the airport or something. Anyways, you're doing something, and yeah, I see you. I see. I see you fight. Some of you, this is literally like, this is not everyone's message, but this is while you're filing something in terms of court paper of some kind. You are, some of you, though, you just got, divorced, or there was something with a separation, okay? If it was not in this lifetime, it could have been a parallel in a last lifetime. There was a divorce. So let's get a little further. Okay, what's going on? Pisces, I'm going to get a card for each of the days. I'm hearing hallelujah. Ooh, some of you here, let's clear. You are long overdue for some kind of major vacation. I hear it like that too. A cup's coming through as your first card, Pisces. Justice is the second. Ace of Wands is the third. Okay, everyone, where's your Pisces at? Let's all start to throw confetti in that part of the chart. Okay, alrighty, because this is nice. Oh, the Magician. Pisces, can I come along with? I'm a Pisces in Western. Pisces sun sign, Mercury and Pisces. Okay, enough about me. It's like, what about you? You're talking to someone. I see you, Pisces. I see you from over yonder, over here, the galactic. The galactic of, yeah, I'm hearing the west bank of the Nile. Okay, I'm over here. Some of you, like, you're maybe with someone, like, you're talking to someone. There's another person there. I see 1111 on the clock right there. I see, this is a past life energy as well, okay? This is, let's just clear the energy. This is something, you are realizing. I'm seeing with the Acropolis, I'm seeing the Pantheon, I'm seeing all kinds of different structures here. I'm seeing the Colosseum. I see something, I'm hearing Petra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Oh my, Pisces, you're going to be in for a wild ride. First week of June, I see a really mysterious, so whatever this is that's coming in, is very sexual, I have to be honest, okay? This is very sexual. This is very mysterious, sexy. I see a very romantic. This is not happening in the first week of June, in like a physical, literal way. Come back a year later, honey. I'll understand if you can't make it to the reading, because you will be busy. Okay, you're gonna be busy. Okay, so let's get oh, let's clear. Oh, the Ace of Cups, Pisces. No. Who's that? Oh no. We were thinking maybe no. The Spirit guys, we're serving you real dishes now when it comes to your love life. No appetizer. No having to get up in the middle of the meal. Okay, sorry, I'm coughing. What did you serve me back there? What the fuck was that? You're like, the Pisces, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but no. It's different now. It's a different dawn of a different day. And you're not here wanting to do anything that you did in the past with anybody that you knew in the past. That's for some of you. Okay, this is the real, okay, door that you move through when you, yeah, and you know it. It's like, this is who I want to marry for some of you. You're going to meet someone, it's like, this person, oh my, okay, they really turn you on. But I see a good asynastry experience here. This is not a draining energy. This is I give life to you, back to where it is that you give it to you. I'm not draining you, honey. Okay, let's clear. I'm not draining you of what it is that you give to you. This is about someone remembering who you are as well, and reconnecting with who it is that you want to become more of. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing your conversation for. So this is someone is really supportive of who you really are turning into, so-called. Now, there is something that was challenging, and I see you healing that. For the slightest of you, this may be someone from your past. That would be a very particular scenario. I don't think that for many of you, this is someone from your past. But it can be, This would have to be a particular soulmate who has incredible stamina when it comes to their spiritual evolution, and they would probably be someone, meaning that they've rode this wave. This is that a something with a court? Road versus Wade. Okay, we did say something with the court. Anyways, this is something. Yeah, someone who you would have ridden this wave out with. Okay, several lifetimes ago, and that would probably not be for many people. Most people, I would say maybe 45 people watching. Okay, so let's get further. Here. Let's see what I'm seeing. The number 33, Pisces. This is you're gonna be very happy with whatever it is that is coming through. It's just, it's delicious. I'm hearing that's delicious. Okay, enjoy. So I see a crown here. It's like I see you just like feeling that you are appreciated. I'm hearing Under the Sun. What's the song? Anyways. It's beyond a song, Pisces, for you, I feel. At this point, it's now life. It's every day. It's like, I don't have to feel that I'm, fighting for my love. I hear that as well. Maybe, you know, you were dating someone, or there was a situation where you're like, okay, like every so often we have those good times, but we don't even have time to cherish those times because, you know, our time is governed by the matrix. You were probably in a relationship with someone who was in the matrix. I hear like that. Or, you know, yeah, you were maybe in the matrix yourself, or you were, you know, operating in the matrix. Okay, we'll say it like that. Rather, 7 of Cups. This is a dream. Stop. It's because you've let go of something. Look, there's someone else that coming out back from the past as well. I do see someone new, and I see someone from your past. Okay, this is a major cross. I see a lot going on astral. Your guides are opening up to you more. That can be in Virgo. You may be dealing with a Virgo. You have a lot of Virgo. It can be as well. Virgo, Pisces, 12th house energies, Mercury. So let's get it just a little further here. Okay, I'd like to get here a little further here. Spirit. Gemini, Pisces landing in that second week on the Queen of Cups. It says, who are they? The effervescent spirits. Where you'll find them, co-writing a riveting screenplay, then starring in it. What you'll remember, being around them feels like hearing your favorite song. Didn't we just say, what's that song? It's not a song, it's life. Let's continue. Scorpio, Sagittarius in the second week as well. It says who they are, the lie detector and the philosopher. Where you'll find them, researching ancient Egypt's hieroglyphs. Didn't we not just say something about the West Nile? Pisces, okay. What you'll remember, they'll love to make each other feel alive. Did we not just say, Pisces, that this person is going to remind you where you are in yourself. I'm hearing in your self-sacrificing energies. Oh, I hear it like that. Okay, so this is about your direction here, your nodal, okay, your path of life, okay, your vitality. This person, we said, right, is not going to be draining you. You are going to be creating. You're creating. You move forward. Your propeller energy is your life force, right? And how it is that you are honest with that space. You know, let me give an example. We could be hanging out with someone and we're having fun, but we know that somehow is incongruent with what it is we're really doing here on planet Earth, right? There's always going to be a broader bubble of conversation to anything that we're carrying out. It's never going to be random. It's never, I'm just going over here to that store hanging out with Janessa, and then Jessica's going to come over. We're going to just hit the JK button back and forth of 3 years on the texting app. No. This is a big deal every moment right now, especially, and that's maybe just how you now see life. It's like, I don't have time to sacrifice my life in any way, a minute of it. And just not about time. It's about how I am me and who I am in this space of me, and how it is that I appreciate and hold that as sacred, and I don't allow others as well to limit me in how I see that every moment counts. Okay, so this is about you saying out loud as well, I'm definitely done with that matrix energy, okay, in whatever capacity was still a part of my world, okay, a part of me. Gemini, I'm hearing Queens, could be Queens, New York. I am seeing something about Egypt here, extremely important message for some of you. There's something that you is going to be very obvious as well, okay? You're probably going to be seeing a lot of syncs here when it comes to Egyptian history around that first and second week. You're probably going to be seeing people as well you feel you recognize. It is Pluto retro, so keep that in mind, I suppose. Aquarius, Pisces, we also have Venus going retrograde. So let's pull that ephemeris up and see what Spirit wants to hit on when it comes to those energy shifts, because that's going to be important. Let's see. It is... We're beyond May. We're filming this on the 31st of May. June. We have Saturn going retro, Neptune going retro. We've got Venus moving to Leo, Pluto going into Cap. That's big. That's going to be on the 11th. Mercury going to Gemini on the very same day. Mercury just recently had a tour in Taurus, long one relatively, so in retro. So Sun and then Cancer, and Mercury in Cancer. Those of you who have a heavy, yeah. So okay. There's a lot coming up for past life energies, okay? The IC ruled by Cancer is going to be really touched on and lit up. So a lot is going to be going on, and this is a lot of past life energy, okay? Some of you here, you maybe also get, and I was meditating your energy. Let's go to the heart chart. I'm seeing something of a newspaper, something about print of a newspaper. It could be also, again, a past life energy. Remind of that. Pisces, like, you don't have to remind me. I'm living a past life. I know it. I'm here. I'm every day. I'm feeling every timeline. I'm just shifting. The newspaper is my Akashic record now, and I'm just flipping between lifetimes. I got you. Don't worry. Okay. I know some of you do. You're okay. But some people, you know, maybe, yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes you're reminded, you know, this may not be, because it's a different timeline energy. It's energy. So you are tuning in. You are shifting the timelines of your choice. Sun in Cancer, Mercury in Cancer is going to be at the very tail end of this month. So there's a lot of past life. I am seeing, though, there's something here. Again, I'm seeing a newspaper. Some of you here, there's something. Let's clear the energy. I'm here in RV. Maybe you're traveling in an RV. For some, again, that may be come back 6 to 8 months. Doesn't have to be this month. There's something that may kind of just come back up. You know, it's an idea maybe you had for something, and you may just finally sort of, you know, try it out even. Okay, it could have been an idea, and yeah, now you finally want to sort of like even test it out, test that theory out, put it into practice. But I see something, and I see a clover here for you, lucky clover. I see 2 of them. You, okay, I'm hearing headstrong. Is that a song? You, and I see a pickle. Okay, you are, yeah, I hope it's not pickled eyeball in that jar. Okay, for Virgo, that was a Virgo reading, was it? Virgo or a Cancer reading for Halloween of like 2 years ago. So that could be a very particular message that was some time ago. Anyway, Spirit may be emphasizing that there could be a focus on Halloween time. I'm looking here at the Scorpio Aries card, which is, that's a hell of a lot of Mars energy. Who they are, the hot shots and daredevils, where you'll find them. Okay, so yeah, this is, there's something going on about possibly when Pluto does resurge as a main central energy force during the November to October period. But anyways, I'm seeing 2-2. Yeah, something's going to happen in October for some of you. I'm seeing in relation to whatever it is that you may be, okay, so feeling right now. So Spirit may be saying that, let's look at the ephemeris for June, for October. I see a cup of like some kind of liquor. Take it as you will. Okay, Pluto going direct. Aha, so that makes some sense there, yeah. Pluto will go direct in October. That is, and we'll have obviously Mars, we'll have a stellium coming through, starting on the 12th. Okay, so that's big. The 15th is going to be quite the pocket right there with 4 planetary celestial bodies in the sign of Scorpio. That's in October. We do also have a solar and a lunar eclipse that month. Anyway, so Spirit wants to sort of like highlight that apparently. That's rather important, okay? When it comes to, yeah, something about a degree. Okay, some of you may really want to look at your birth chart. Possibly you want to look at, there could be certain transits, okay? Especially maybe you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. There's something in particular that may be sort of also a better time for you to carry something out, possibly in October. So some of you, though, I do see that this is going to be an amazing sort of window here of opportunity in that second week. That came through for Virgo. So some of you may decide to just kind of finally go for something. You're kind of taking the jump, the leap, the dare, okay? For some of you, it's a financial investment. But anyhow, so getting back to it, though, in this month, okay, there's something that is just really, truly opportune, and I see that is something that you knew. That, yeah, as I was meditating, I'm seeing there's something that you were very passionate about already in the past, so-called already. Okay, there's something that you have been, that sounds like, again, RV, already. There's something that you have, yeah, I'm hearing RV, like, I'm hearing a name, RV, ARVI, okay. So there's something that, I'm hearing the letter D. I'm hearing Durrell. Some of you, someone is a Sagittarius. Let's just clear the energy. I'm hearing soap. Something about soap. And I'm hearing the name, I'm hearing Sophie. So some of you, I'm hearing something about the Hagia Sophia. That's a structure. I'm hearing millennia. Okay, so let's get back to it. So the second week, there's something that you are going to get back into, okay? And I see for some of you, it's something though, like, I do see you with someone, and I see something very physical. So Saturn in reverse, lovely. That's when Spirit's going to let that sort of Saturnian energy that maybe you've been moving through sort of like down, okay? And you'll find that there's a really just like a feeling of breathing, just enjoyment even in that second week. That is just so unique, okay? So your guides are very much present during that. I feel like it's something that you have understood. Okay, it's like, it's time. Okay, so you just taking a break with something. It's release, okay. Yeah, something, I see you blowing air into a balloon. Maybe, you know, you're just, it's funny, Knave of Swords, flute, playing there. Yeah, something with your throat chakra even. I see that, I'm seeing Saturn. You're not maybe interested in something in the past any longer. It's like you're accepting that. It's like, I don't need to be in this karmic contract. Why do I, it's like, why am I putting myself through that? Okay, some of you, you're gonna really lay something down. And I see that, I see you just like exhaling, like really just kind of, yeah, it's like a nice, yeah, some of you are going on a journey. Jupiter, yeah, wow. This is you feeling more like yourself, Pisces, all right, as well. I see like there are things that you really wanted to do for the longest time. It's like you couldn't for whatever reason, you know, and I see that there were certain things that you needed to experience before this could sort of manifest, is how I hear it. And maybe that you realize, though, that that is not the case, and that you can, hey, you know, it's like, okay, I wanted to wait until, you know, this, something about a ledger announcement. You're like, fuck it. I'm gonna do this. Why wait? Okay, let's get into Lenormand on that first week. Wow. Bear with the book. Okay. There we are. I see someone with you, Pisces. Okay, it says the number 28, we have man, we have the whip, and we have the heart. Woo! Shoo! No. Listen, did we not just, oh my god, this is, no, some of you, listen, you may meet someone here. I'm going to tell you now, this person, they could be a little older for some of you. For some of you, they could be younger, or they look older for some of you. I don't know why we just did that, okay, but maybe they have like a very particular aura, like they have a presence to them, okay, so to speak. Like they are, some of you, they may work in finances, okay, some of you, they are either in the field of finances or they are very wealthy, okay, for some of you, that's what's coming through. I see, this is someone from your past life, Pisces. You're going to be meeting up with this person. That's in the first week. Very exciting, okay, I see the third, the second. I mean, it's just like, I'm hearing, this is the man of my dreams. I'm hearing that for some of you. This is the man of my dreams. Some of you, something about a magazine. You definitely had a vision of this, Pisces. That's, again, the confirmation from Spirit. Let's get, let's get one of these, this is the Starseed deck. Let's get this card. Some of you, let's get this, I'm hearing cough. Pearl and Larimar. This person could be very tall for some of you. Surrender, release, patterns, and triggers. Pleiades. Wow. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, just let it. It's kind of like you're free to enjoy. What's that card in? I used to have the deck. During Virtue. You're safe to love, or something like that. It's safe to love. Anyhow, I'm seeing that card here. Turquoise and Forget-Me-Not, cracking open, deep healing, balancing karma. I'm hearing balneo. Something about water for some of you. Labradorite. This is all your past life energy. Okay, Pisces. Like, I see that is but it's very positive, and it's you saying like yes. Okay, not like no, but then you still carry out. I see a hawk here. I see the feathers of a hawk. I see you very happy, Pisces, enjoying your life, okay? And I feel really, you deserve it, okay? What does that mean? But you've gotten to the point where you have understood why you're here, okay? Why you are here. To experience, okay? Yeah, this release as well of this karma. So whatever karma was that you released, I feel like that was part of, it's like, how do we say? If you were just dropped off with a helicopter at the top of the hill, would you appreciate that hill if you didn't quite climb it, to that point? Would you appreciate the top of the mountain if you hadn't traversed the entirety of the mountain, right? This is something where it's like, I understand why the top exists in relation to where it is that I've come from. I hear that in terms of my feeling as well about whatever I'm manifesting. This is about you also working with the universe, realizing that you are a celestial being and that magic does exist. All of you is that very conversation that you have now with the world. This is about what it is that you also take from your personal experience and you share with others, and that's really, really beautiful. So enjoy this period, Pisces. What can I say? I feel like you're going to love this month, all right? So let us know how it does resonate, comment, and anything else here. We will come back Mid-month, we'll do a mid-month bonus. You guys really liked that last month, it seemed. I enjoyed that as well. So yeah, we'll jump back into that next month. Feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you there. Anything else before we do tune it out? We'll also get on members. We'll talk more about astrology. Thank you guys for your support. If you want a personal reading, alchemy.com. And yeah, thank you for your support, Pisces, over the years. I'm touched by you guys. Y'all are so involved in this process, right, of collective ascension in ways that you may not realize until you have the opportunity, okay, to mirror, okay, the ways in which you have made sense of this journey long ago, okay? So there are some sort of anomalies, we'll say, and especially as you move through June, it seems, in overall, okay, there are things that may culminate for you this month where it just gives you that opportunity to see what it is that you have been manifesting and why it is that you're manifesting it in the way that you are today. We'll see you in the next video.